What's up, man? What's happening? What's happening, YouTube? I got my lemon water. There's little seeds in there. And start my day off at the Rich Barber. It's a little cold out. You know, it was rainy this morning. I read a quote somewhere that said, if you don't broaden your horizons when you're young, then you're not gonna have the experiences that you want, right? So I'm going to Thailand and I'm gonna be there for 8 days. So I've been working at the shop. I got my new apron. That's a sticker, but you can't really see it, the Rich Barber. I've been working 8 days a week preparing for this trip. I'm just hoping to experience the things that I want to see before I'm at the age of having responsibilities and owning houses and barbershops and all that stuff. Today is a South of France cut. It's a burst fade. Leave a comment, leave a like. Let's get it.
Beats, fog to alkaline.
A burst fade mohawk haircut. This is a high taper South of France cut, whatever you want to call it. As long as you can perform this cut when a client shows you this picture, that's what mastery is all about. So right here, I'm going to take down all the weight. I'm using my Apprentice Masters with the #1 guard going with the grain. I also use the #2. Really what I want to do is maintenance this cut. So how many of you guys have clients that come every other week? You know, would you rather have a client, the same 50 clients in every week? Or would you rather see a couple hundred different clients, you know, throughout each month, just once a month? Leave a comment. I'm going to join in below on the discussion. So right here, I'm starting out with my Apprentice shavers, balding out my first guideline. And the theory stays the same. I've been trying some new techniques, but at the end of the day, you know, every panel needs to be consistent. Our guidelines need to be all the way fluid and clean. And then we need to not move on, you know, to that next panel until it is fully blended. Then we can move on. So I'm gonna show you guys step by step on this side. I'm using my Apprentice T outliners and my Apprentice Masters in this video and nothing else. I actually had a comment speaking about how I'm using too many clippers in the video. So I thought it was a perfect challenge to just show you guys, you know, really you can master any cut with some simple clippers. Now I'm setting in my first guideline with the Apprentice T outliner right above the ear. What I mean by having a weekly client is that once you found a style the client wants and they come so often, it's really just about maintaining the cut, you know, and you're gonna lock them in, and moving forward, it's just simple, you know, you'll just need to maintenance the cut. Right here, I'm gonna switch to my Apprentice Masters. My lever was open, then I go halfway and then closed. Now I'm slapping on my #1 guard and I'm gonna do the same process, open, then I close it halfway so I can start to blend it in from the #1 open into the no guard open. Right there, I close the guard. I might jump into my #0 guard and really just connect any dark spots. You want to get through your system as fast as possible so you can spend time on what's important, which is what separates you, and that's detailing your cut. So then I'm gonna go ahead and blend in the beard. I go with the grain at first. I wanna lay it down, remove the bulk, and then I can jump into my process, jump into the blend, jump into my steps. And you gotta just trust your steps. You know, you can have a great personality and a popular Instagram feed, but if you're not dedicated to mastering your steps and getting that down as a barber, you know, you're gonna struggle. You gotta become a master with the clippers. That's what this is all about. You know, we don't wanna just be a clout barber on Instagram. We wanna be popping in real life and bring results to our clients. So prepping the hairline right here, using the hold spray, I'm gonna go ahead and brush it down. You can use a blow dryer to make sure it's dry. This is going to combat those natural hair oils, and it's gonna help the client get a sharp, crispy lineup. Our clippers are able to hit those hairs on top. You know, we wanna come on top of those hairs. It's kind of like the rough draft lineup. I'll go back through and crisp it up. I'll show you guys how I use the exposed blade on my razor right after this beard lineup. I'm also going to show you one of my favorite products to achieve the curls in the top that I use as well as the curl sponge. So right here, most barbers, when they're using a blade, they'll set it in and lock it in to where it's not exposed. But for me, I just adjust it. It's very simple. You move it over to the side, and there's 2 notches on the straight razor that will allow it to lock in place And it may seem risky, but you gotta live life on the edge, get that detail. What you'll find is that you actually get more detail and have more control with an exposed blade than you do when it's all the way locked in the cartridge. So give that a try. As soon as you're ready, you can practice on a balloon, practice on a mannequin, and when you're ready to get that next level of awareness, use the straight blade with the exposed blade. So make sure you're stretching the skin, using shave gel, and you'll be fine. Right here is my Volume Max. Now I used the fibers and then I locked it in with that Volume Max. This is like more of like a hairspray. And now I have my Tropical Roots Twist Cream. This is a game changer. It's a key. You can get it on Amazon, literally $6. And clients every time, probably 90% of the time that I use this product, they ask me, where can I get that? So it's even a great product to sell in your shop. You know, as barbers, we're trading our time for money, but we're also trading our experience and our skills. So imagine if you can also trade a product on top of that. You know, you're really just gonna increase the value you give in a service and increase the money you receive in return. I created an online course for young barbers who are trying to get into a barbershop and don't have the skills yet. They don't have the understanding and the system down. If you'd like to access it, click the link in my bio. It is free. There's no reason to hesitate. This is Jfadeit. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like on this video. Stay tuned. I'm out.